Hey YouTubers, it is RC here with RC67, and I've got a handful of cars I'm going to showcase for you tonight. These are some cars that I was fortunate enough to find recently in the wild, and a couple really pretty cool ones to go in my collection, and one I'm probably going to trade with a friend of mine. But anyway, I just want to showcase them. There's a few other cars I've picked up in the last couple weeks, but they were cars I picked up like at an antique store or online, and those are cars I really don't consider that I find in the wild. So that's going to be another video. But these are cars specifically that I found in the wild over the last few days here, and I just wanted to showcase them for you tonight. So a lot of you are aware of the Hot Wheels mystery models, and the Series 3 mystery models are out. And I was fortunate enough the other day, I was at a Walmart by my house, and I was going through. They just put down a couple of new boxes of Mystery Model Box 3, and I was able to find a complete set of the first three chase pieces in that set. So the first one here's the little sticker. It is the Lotus Emira, and that is this car right here. Really pretty cool. I really like the color on it. This is kind of like a dark charcoal gray, if you will, with some black highlights and then some outline with yellow livery across it. It's got the number 3 on the hood for the third car as the chase piece there. A little bit of detail on the tail there. Some tail lights are kind of marked up with a little bit of red plastic base. But I like this wheel set. For whatever reason, of the three, to be honest with you, this is my favorite of the three. This looks like a clear top here, so you can kind of see into the cockpit from the top of the car as well, because it's got a little opaque finish, but you can still kind of see through it. But I still think it's a really very pretty cool car. I was really surprised when I got this and I opened it up that this was actually number 3, because I personally really like this one. Second one here is the Aston Martin Valhalla concept car. And that is this one here, green. I like the color. It's got some highlights with some light green there. This inset here, this is actually part of the base of the car. That's actually not paint. But I do like this black top. It's pretty shiny. It just looks really nice on the car. Nothing too crazy on the back as far as detail. Same thing on the other side here, but just real basic, base here. Nothing too crazy in terms of any details for the bottom there, but blacked out glass here. You can see a little bit of detail with the cockpit, but not a whole lot because it's pretty dark on the glass. Okay wheel set. I'm not sure what wheel set would look good with this car, but it's a nice car as a whole. But this was number 2 in the series. And then the final one, which is the number 1, which is supposedly the gold one, is the Lamborghini Aventador J. And of course, with all of these, you get a sticker, and then it tells you what the car is that goes with the sticker. So you get a sticker with every car in the bag, and that is this car right here. Open cockpit, divided cockpit looks like in the middle there. Looks like you can see the engine bay a little bit there, and then some detailed livery on the front there with the Lamborghini hood emblem. These are like a painted livery for the headlights right there. Number 363 there on the side, nothing on the back there, and then of course the base, a little bit of detail on the base of the car for some undercarriage work. I like the wheel set on this. I would think I would have liked maybe if these wheels had a little bit of color to them than just rather a full blacked out 5-spoke wheel, but nonetheless I do like the wheel set on this car. So and I like the color. This is a nice color choice for it as well. So of those 3 though, the Lotus is probably my favorite of the 3. If I had to choose between the 3, I would probably say the Lotus is my favorite of the 3. And I'm not a huge European car guy, and I don't know a lot about European cars. But if I had to pick a casting that I really like, I would probably say that is the casting that I like the best. So nonetheless, got the full set, which I was really happy about, so that'll go in my small European car collection. All right, the second one here, or the first one here in the ultra hot line is this Volkswagen T1 GTR van. And so this here looks like it's in like a Spectra Flame pink color. So from what I understand, you have your mainline cars, then you have a couple of sets above that. And one is the Ultra Hots and one is the Silver Series. These Ultra Hots now, they're calling them the Hot Ones. So that's the next line of upgraded cars. And I think it goes mainline, Silver Series, and then the Hot Ones, which was originally the Ultra Hots, because I believe these all have metal bases, or most of them have metal bases, I think. Where the Silver Series, which is going to be this BMW I'm going to show you, the one that had the metal base was the BMW. Now, I'm not 100% sure on how these Ultra Hots and these Hot Ones work, because there's 8 in the set, so there's a lot of cars to collect. But the one that everyone's been chasing after has been this pink VW T1 GTR bus or van. It's not a chase piece, but it's still the one that everybody's been trying to get. So I'm going to open up this one because this one actually is going to go into my collection with my Volkswagen collection that I have. So pretty nice, pretty cool looking car here. So it's got a little bit of a translucent top here, so you can see that there's a roll cage in there. Looks like there's like maybe you can see some of the engine in there, a little bit of the cockpit. It's got a nice Spectra Flame pink color to it. These mag disc wheels on it. And then coming around the back here, there is some detail here on the tail lights. See a little bit of detail on the tail lights there. And then the license plate just says Hot Wheels. And then coming around the other side, same exact thing there. And then on the front, you've got your turnstile lights there, your headlights, and then of course the Volkswagen VW emblem logo that's been colored in as well. The little swoosh that goes down the front there, that is part of this plastic top here. So this whole piece here is all part of the plastic top. Not a whole lot of detail on the base, but again, this is plastic, but someone was saying that a lot of these Ultra Hots have metal bases, but this is a plastic base as far as I can tell. So if anybody knows, please comment in the comments, because I've heard all kinds of different things like, oh no, that one's metal base, or they're all more metal bases. I don't know. I think this is a plastic base, although it has a decent amount of weight to it. But anyway, nonetheless, it's just a nice piece. It's going to go in my Volkswagen collection. I've got a couple old Volkswagen buses. I did a kit car custom about a year or so ago of the rear load beach bomb car for my collection, so that'll go nice with that one. So that's the 4th one in the line of cars here. And then finally, I have this Silver Series BMW, and this is the BMW M5. And from what I understand, this is, I guess, the chase piece in this set of 5. I always felt that a chase piece was usually a 0 of whatever the set number is, but from what I've read online and what people are saying, this is the chase piece because of the 5, this is the only one that has the metal base. So it does have quite a bit of weight to it. And there's a lot of detail in the car too. So if you look in the front here, I don't know if you can see it on camera very well, but you can see some details for the lights, the grille, the emblem on the front there. And then, of course, on the back here, you've got your tail lights, the license plate. So there's quite a bit of detail on this car as far as everything goes. But it does have some weight to it. But again, if you guys know, this is not a line of cars I collect. I just happen to find it. I like the BMWs. I'm not a big BMW guy, but I do like some of the BMWs, and I just happen to like this one. And my friend is who I got it for because he's a big European collector. So I got him this car to trade with him for his collection. So we're going to trade this, and I told him I got it for him. But anyway, that is what I have for today. But I hope everybody is doing well and that they've had a safe week so far with work and so forth like that with the family. But if you guys have any comments on some stuff, please let me know below in the comments and give me a like or a thumbs up if you want to, or subscribe to the channel if you wouldn't mind. I hope everyone's doing well. This is RC67 signing off. Y'all take care.